It is in the mod I'm making. Believable, isn't it? That is believable, actually, Piano Badger. It's very believable. Hmm. Well, he's still going. See, look, he's actually. I think what he's doing is he's just trying to look in every direction at once. He's trying to be like the best guard possible. He's like, ah, no one can sneak up on me if I am looking everywhere. Aha! Checkmate, travelers. You know what? Do you? Good for you, mate. My childhood was this game. Yeah, me too. Me too, dude. Beric. Do you want to... Ooh. Dragon's Scale. I love the look of this. Shame that it's not real good. 49. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Okay. We should be able to sell you some of these. Oh, yeah. Yes. Sweet. He's looking everywhere so hard, he's looking nowhere. Oh man, you're just jealous that you can't look everywhere. Veloth's robe. You want to? Got any good books? Alright.
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know. Let's get this over.
He's still going. He's still at it. Wowie. What a champion. Alright, I'm trying to remember whether we did have to wait like a literal month. 27 Hearthfire. Okay. And it is now... I think it's like the 7th or 8th of Frostfall. Does it really tell us the date? I think it tells us the date. We scroll down. Nope. I thought that it had the date somewhere on the UI. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Speak, traveler.
The sun and moon.
He can't find the toilet. You think he's panicking because he really needs to find a bathroom? Yeah, that's it. That's probably it. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we could go back up and check on the Barney Mesa, or we could join another faction. We could join the Morag Tong, or we could join the Fighters Guild. The Morag Tong's good fun though. What do you guys think? Should we do some Morag Tong quests? Or should we go and see if Nabani Mesa is ready with the next trial for us? Anyone? No? No? Okay. Alright. We're gonna go to the Morag Tong then. Morag Tong sounds good. Alright, cool.
Let's get this over with quickly.
Sweet. So for those of you who don't know, the Morag Tong is in some ways the sort of Morrowind Dark Brotherhood, but they're officially sanctioned and they're like a political how can I put it? They're like a political tool, I guess. It's like basically you can legally contract the Morag Tong to kill political opponents, provided that you make some attempt to justify it, and you pay the correct fees and all that. I guess the attitude is like, well, the houses are going to be killing each other anyway. They might as well do it in a way that it doesn't result in like blood feuds. There's like an official sort of mandated and I guess like relatively well policed way to go about it. They're like the Guild of Assassins in Discworld. They are, yeah. They're exactly like the Guild of Assassins. Yeah. But whereas the Dark Brotherhood has all of these, like, you know, the Dark Brotherhood's a cult, effectively. And the Morag Tong, I think traditionally they do worship Mephala.
Let's not make this official.
Is it Mephala or Boethia? I think it's Mephala. And they think of Mephala as like the founder. Yes, the Morag Tong had a splinter group that eventually grew into the Dark Brotherhood. Yes, I believe that is the case. Yeah, whereas yeah, the Dark Brotherhood are just these fanatical, you know, cultist. They just have big murder boners, basically. That's the difference. It is Mephala. Yes, there you go. You obviously have a more worthy point if you can afford to have someone killed. Yeah, exactly. That's right. But the Morag Tong can be quite difficult to find. You don't know where they are because no one tells you where they are. I think someone tells you that they're in Vivec somewhere. So we're in the Arena Canton of Vivec. Okay, we're going into the Canal Works. Basically going into the sewers. Then in the Underworks? It's not in the Underworks. I think I've just gone down the wrong side. Yeah, I've gone down the wrong side. Yeah, the Dark Brotherhood worships Ethys. Yeah. It is. It's over here. But I remember thinking it was so cool that I'd worked out where this was, and I was like, oh man, it's like this tucked away little secret guild that's like, you know, got all these epic quests, and it's crazy the way they sort of hide things away in this game. They hide away like whole, you know, faction quest lines. It's the same with the vampires. Like when you become a vampire, you've got like this big sprawling sort of faction quest that's like the size of, you know, any of the major faction quests in well, in any of the other Elder Scrolls games. It's like you wouldn't even know that it existed. There's so much of that in this game, and I just love it. I don't know why. Not. Okay, something's bugging out here. There's some mortar and pestles there. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Ipper? How you doing? And Warlock, what's up, dude? What's going on, mate? Good to see you. Okay, so then we need to break into here. In the arena basement storage. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, please. Please. Any moment now. I could just use on doozies, couldn't I? I think maybe I'll just use on at this point. Who is on doozy, by the way? I've never been able to work that out. I have no idea who that actually is. Did you play this when it came out? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Played the shit out of it. No, not CV. On Doozy, as in on Doozy's open door. Like obviously, the guy that designed the spell, or after whom the spell is named. All right, here we are. Here's the secret Morag Tong headquarters, with its sinister red lighting.
My time is precious.
Hello,
so
old
make it
messy
quick.
Baryon. And they offer some pretty handy training. That light armor, short blade. I'll do a bit of short blade.
Sub. Give me a big old
Joe Ipper, 16 months. Thank you so much, Ipper. I really, really appreciate that.
Blast
16
to
months of
us.
support. Thank
Maybe a
you.
weird question, but if you were supposed to create a game, what would you call it, and what should it be about?
And you have to be the main character.
Jeez. I mean, everyone's thought about this, right? Everyone's put a little bit of thought into like making a game and how they would make it. I guess in like a sentence, it would be like, I don't know, it'd be an RPG. It'd be an RPG. It would be it'd involve a lot of like crafting and survival kind of stuff. It would have like some of the aspects of like, you know, survival sims. And it would probably be, I don't know, based around crash landing on an alien planet and trying to find a way off, and then things getting complicated from there. Just off the top of my head. Oh man, you see, that's why do you have to ask me a question like that? That's something that I could talk about for like an hour or more easily, but I'm not going to. Subnautica, yeah, but like an RPG. I mean, kind of machine gun, kind of. I don't know what I would call it. No idea. That's how you know they're up to the lighting. Yeah, exactly. That's how you know that they're assassins, because they got that sinister lighting. It's a deep hole. It's such a deep hole, dude. All right, here we go. The Morag Tong is the ancient traditional assassins guild of the Dunmer. We provide 3 varieties of execution: public, private, and house war. We only recruit candidates of proven skill and honor, and only Guildmaster Eno Hlalu in Vivek can authorize new members to join the Morag Tong. Okay, well, described it better than I did. Want to join? So you found our headquarters. This speaks well of you. Perhaps you should speak with Grandmaster Eno Hlalu. Ethys Adventure: The Lost Book.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Man. And the Morag Tong armor as well is like so creepy. So yeah, shrine. Here we go. There's a shrine to Mephala. That's Mephala's
listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Traditional Dunmer Velothi kind of symbol, I suppose.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Okay.
Say your words.
Now, it's not that strange that there's an orc in the Morag Tong, I suppose, because the orcs are, you know, traditionally mercenaries. Employed by pretty much everyone. But I think there's an Argonian in here somewhere, which kind of trips me up a little bit. Like, what? Why'd they let an Argonian in the Morag Tong? Maybe it's not in here, maybe it's somewhere else. Subnautica is an RPG, though? No, I don't think Subnautica's... I wouldn't call Subnautica an RPGs. Grandamorus Didagrabble, you have found me. If you wish, you may request to join the Morag Tong. I'd love to. The Morag Tong has been watching you, and we are pleased. One of your exceptional talent cannot go unmastered. Join us. What do you stand for? The Morag Tong executes writs and performs special duties as the ruling houses direct. Guild members never harm or steal from any brother or sister, regardless of rank. Never betray our secrets or our identities. If you break any of these rules, you must immediately speak with the master to regain your good standing, or you may be targeted for execution. You feel you can succeed within these guidelines. Yeah, sure, why not? That's chin dimple, bud. Oh, beautiful. Get a penny in there. Crazy. I will let you join as a probationer. To gain full membership, you must pass a test. Here is a writ for the honorable execution of Feruran Oran. You can find him in the Elven Nations Corner Club, which is in the Hlalu Plaza. Slay him honorably. Report to me. Okay. Yeah, that's the other thing, is like they're more about the sort of honor side of things, whereas the Dark Brotherhood, they don't really give a shit. They'll kill anyone for any reason.
I could kill that one. Those boots are ruined.
Whereas the Morag Tong, when someone approaches the Morag Tong, it's like, I want this guy to die, they'll have to be like, alright, well, you have to give me a good reason. and because I don't like him isn't enough. Excuse me. Oh, I said excuse me. Excuse me. The Oblivion branch of the Dark Brotherhood was brutal though. They messed Lucian up. Yeah, the Dark Brotherhood are savages. I mean, I remember when I first played Oblivion, I was like, I don't want to join the Dark Brotherhood. I'm a Morag Tong guy. I'm not going to betray the Morag Tong. And I was like, come on, there's got to be Morag Tong in Oblivion, right? There's not. There's not Morag Tong in Oblivion. So I was like, well, shit. Shit, dude. So I joined them eventually, but I felt really bad about it. Because I was like, nah, man. I ain't about that. And then in Skyrim, it was exactly the same. And it wasn't until I'd done the Dark Brotherhood quest, and then Dragonborn came out, the expansion, and the Morag Tong are in that. And they're like antagonists in that. And I was like, oh, shit, come on. Come on, Todd, why you do me like this? Before Dragonborn came out, I was making mods for Skyrim. I don't think I ever published any of them. But one that I was working on that I was going to publish was a big sort of immersive, lore-friendly, expansive quest line for the Morag Tong, Skyrim, and then being about, you know, trying to restore the Dunmer to some sort of position of power. Yeah. Yeah, they show up in the Dragonborn story. Yeah. Yeah, but I never quite finished it. Reminds me of John Carter. My God, the John Carter film was such trash, wasn't it? I remember watching that. And thinking like it looked pretty good and getting pretty excited about it. It was garbage. Elven Nations Corner Club. I think it's up in the plaza actually. The books are good. Yeah, I've heard good things about the comics. But see, we're like a proper dragoon now. Isn't that cool? Oh! Did it again. Did it again. Guys, don't be in the air when chunks are loading, alright? If you ever visit Vardenfell, okay? Jumping everywhere is all fine, it's all good. Just make sure that if a chunk is about to load, make sure that your feet are firmly on the ground. Otherwise you're going to fall straight through whatever surface you're standing on. Okay? That's really important. Hitchhiker's Guide to Vardenfell. Actually, that'd be a really funny bit, wouldn't it? That'd be really funny, writing like a Hitchhiker's Guide to Vardenfell. Lots of Morrowind memes. One way to raise your acrobatics. Yeah, I mean, it worked, didn't it? Okay.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
I think it's nice. It's a nice city. I'll just hold that thought. I'll come grab a drink with you in a second, alright? Just give me a moment. This guy? This guy.
You will die!
Alright. That's all we had to do. That's it. Job's done. /r/Morrowind is still pretty active. I imagine it would be. Alright.
What was that about? You'll get more than you bargained for from me.
Excuse me?
Go now.
Oh, now suddenly you guys don't want to party with me? You're inviting me for a drink when I walk in, and now because I fucking kill someone in cold blood, you're like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Nope, 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 no ordinators, no. I should probably take off this Imperial helmet while I've drawn some attention to myself. Arena. That's not arena. That's not the arena. That's the fucking Redoran. Where's the fucking arena at? That arena over there? Is this arena? Oh yeah, it is Redoran. I thought it was Redoran. Excuse me. That's, I don't know what that is. I think we need to go north. Imagine it's because Morrowind is the craziest Elder Scrolls game. You think so? You think so?
Clone Wars Season 7 hype.
Dude, right? Holy shit. Geek, I'm so excited, man. Oh, it's gonna be so good. There's Arena. How do we join the Cliff Racer Guild? So fun fact for you guys, Geob, the very first NPC that you meet in this game, who's on the boat with you, is one of your fellow prisoners, Geob. Yeah, he became a saint. So ridiculous. What do you want? So stupid. But he, like us, after getting released, got, you know, a little bit annoyed having to fight these cliff racers, and decided that he was going to eradicate all the cliff racers from Vardenfell, and he did. He basically did, yeah. And Vivek canonized him as Saint Geob the Eradicator. And he's like a hero of the people. So good. So good. The only thing that's stupid about the books is the princess. Oh yeah. Hey, Geek, thanks very much for the biddies, by the way. Dude, I'm so excited.
There's someone watching me.
I am so excited for season 7. Oh yeah, that's right. He's in the Soul Can, isn't he? Yeah. In Skyrim, he's in the Soul Can. Yeah, he's looking for his memoirs. Yeah, that's right. And you like find the different parts of his memoir and take them back to Skyrim so they can be published. So good. All right, Ritz. What can I? Baron Oren, there you go.
Are you here to report your success? If so, perhaps you can join the Morag Tong. Farron Oran is dead. Then welcome Grantamolus Dindergrabble to the Morag Tong. Any master of the Morag Tong can tell you what writs are available and whether you are a candidate for advancement. If you've proven yourself, I will have special duties for you. Okay, you got any writs? I have 2 writs. One on Odaisha Yasalmibal, and one on Taurus Sarin. Honorable writ has been issued by a noble of House Telvanni for the Ashlander Odaisha Yasalmibal. It will be more trouble tracking him down than killing him. Take a boat from Sadrith Mora to Telerun. Swim southwest until you reach the coast. He has built his yurt right on the coast near the end of a small peninsula. Okay. Sadrith Mora, Telerun, southwest from Telerun. Okay, we can do that. Taurus Sarin may be found in Sarin Manor in the plaza of the Redrin Canton here in Vivek. His family is influential. Make sure his execution is swift and honorable. More instructions than this. Right. What do you do in Australia when it gets unbearably hot? You go to the beach and spend the day in the water. If you live on the coast like I do. Hey, I'm doing great. Doing great, Calajay. How are you? Excited about the new MSQ dungeon for 4.4. Yeah, I'm so excited to go to the burn. So excited that we're already getting to like go back there and explore it a little bit more. After that RP instance, I was like, oh well, I guess we're never seeing this again. You've been seen carrying out the Morag Tong's orders. You speak with the guard and present your writs. Oh, okay, so I do need to present my writs to one of the Ordinators. So to make sure I'm not wearing my Ordinator helm. Okay. I did Calajay. It was really cool. It must have been so much work. You said it took, what, like 3 days? It doesn't surprise me at all. It's crazy. There's someone in the farming northwest of Vic. I just deal with it. Yeah, that's the thing. Most people kind of just have to deal with it. I think mosquito-infested rivers. You know, one of these days you'll be desperate enough to go for those mosquito-infested rivers. Yeah, present writs. There we go. See, how fucking cool is that?
And guys, you can use that for any murder. Use that for any murder. The writs are literally a license to do any murders. I mean, you can only use them once. But it's like, if I got a writ to kill someone and I decided I wanted to kill someone else, I could kill someone else and just use the writ for it. And be like, yo, Ordinator, yeah, no, I was for this guy. Yeah, totally, yeah. Hey, Piano Badger, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I always thought that was crazy. Because what I would do is, I would do my best to, like, not get spotted, for the assassinations. Because there's a few that you can get away with, like, without any witnesses, right? And if you do, then you don't get reported. You can hang on to the writ until you need it for, you know, killing someone illegitimately. You got mosquito bites in place you don't want to know? Oh no, you gotta be really careful. You gotta be really careful. Like, did you get, like, your malaria vaccines and all your shots before you went? Because malaria's a problem there. There's quite a few other mosquito-borne diseases they got in that part of the world. What about those common Kingslayer jellies in the ocean? Yeah, those are further north than me, Jarek. Those are in northern Queensland. The Irukandji, yeah. You think we're gonna learn new stuff about Garmod? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt.
Not now, Outlander. Head on.
Yeah, I don't know, Insanity, because, like, lore-wise, it should probably have a bit of trouble, right? I guess we'll just have to count on having enough Ethys stored up in our Crystals of Light. Ever interact with Ziggy D? It sounds familiar, dude. You're gonna have to remind me. It does sound familiar. Okay, let's do this guy first, and then when we get back, we'll do Forest Saren. So southwest of Tel Arun. Discover Tel Arun. Yeah, we have. So he's on this peninsula. He's like right here, maybe here on one of these peninsulas. Okay. All right. Well, we can get a boat. We'll have to do some hopping. Moragma, Elfir. Yeah, probably what we'll have to do. Be too hard. Wah! And see, now that our acrobatics is like pretty good, or, you know, at least buffed, we can actually like jump around and have it, you know, not slow us down. Actually probably the most expedient way to travel now. But I think our acrobatics are going to start to level up faster and faster. Yeah, I mean, we can Insanity. We can do it. It's just, it's very dangerous, and it's like not the done thing. I mean, for some magic users it is. You know, that's how Black Mage works. Black Mage just sort of supplements their own body's ether. Hello.
Outlander, I haven't much time.
You think, are those like tattoos or scars or wrinkles? What do you guys think? Because a little hard to tell, isn't it? Yeah, more like Ma. I doubt it as well, Geek, but it would be really cool at the same time. You know? Yeah, either Telarun or Elfir would be fine. Hello.
Good.
All the above. There you go. Okay. You think that's it? He's just like tattooed his wrinkle lines. He's like, the cell shade my face. It's gonna be fucking lit. Ilbernora.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Oh, that's even further away. Take me back to Moragma. We seriously not get from here to Elfir? I do it before. Must have done it before. Moragmar. Don't fear, tell Ruin, Sage of Morrow. Maybe you can take us to Sage of Morrow. Can you take me to Sage of Morrow? Oh, you can't. Well, what the fuck? Take me to Hlaod, which is... Where's Hlaod? No, that's not where we want to go at all. Hlaod is, What the fuck? Oh, that's what I could do. I can just teleport to Wolverine Hall. That'll be the way to do it. Alright, you know what? Take me back to... I don't think there is a Mages Guild here. Or like Mark. Maybe there is. Let me ask him. Services. Trader. Temple. Apothecary. Raiders. No. Let's just go from here. Let's just travel from here. It's not that far. Honestly, it's not that far, and we haven't explored this part of the map yet. Yeah, Mac, I completely, I don't know, brain fart, I guess. I should have just teleported from one of the Mages Guilds to Sage of Morrow, the Wolverine Hall, but I didn't think to because I'm an idiot. Keep taking boats towards it. I've taken as many boats as I can without going like right over the top around like the west coast and north to Hull and then like back down. This guy won't take me any further north. Hey! Hey! You're not supposed to be out here! What are you doing? Get back inside! Fucking ridiculous. Jeez. Supposed to be in there. Unbelievable. Yeah, alright. We'll hop up here. A friend told me, by the way, we should build a city around the tree, but it being near building cap at the top kind of limits building the lower parts of the leaves of the tree itself. Oh. Sounds like fun. Dagenfeld Ebonheart. Oh, you can go from Ebonheart to Tel Brenora. Oh well, doesn't matter. How do you poke a skeleton and kill it? Well, I don't know. Magic. Piercing is a damage type. This Asada Ni BB Shrine. Okay, well there's Vivek. Oi! Hey! Hey! Yeah, damage types are actually hidden values in the game. So blunt weapons are better against undead, I believe. Plus 20 chub damage. Yeah. This is the birthplace of Almalexia. Well, if it's the birthplace of Almalexia, why is there a shrine to Vivek? What? Doesn't make any sense. You know, that's probably the HD texture mod. That's probably the graphics extender. That's just like replaced all the shrines. Let's just pretend that that's Almalexia. Hey, what's up, Arathos? How you doing? It also, yeah, it would be really dark under it, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's a good point. You'd be getting lots of monsters under there. Because Vivek is the only one that's not shit. I agree. Vivek's my boy. Vivek's a fucking legend. Yeah. Kind of weird walking through Ashlands without a blight storm, you know what I mean? I'm not used to having this much visibility in this kind of biome. Oh man, it's so pretty. We got some, some Daedric ruins down here. What these ones? What's going on here? Make some mateys. Fog made the world seem bigger. Yeah, a combination of the fog, like the crappy raw distance of 2001. Combination of that and the fact that you'd have to you'd pretty commonly have loading screens for chunks. Looking by them though, yeah. Alright, we're gonna one-shot this Dremora. Oh, just about. God, it was not long ago. Up! Up! Oh, it's just a shulk. It was really not long ago that we couldn't hit these things at all. It's so wild. Dangerous skin, we're gonna peel off his skin. Oh, it's the clan fear. Alright. Target this Dremora. Dwarven Claymore! Ooh. It's too heavy. 27 for 1200. It's too heavy. Your Heaven on High PTSD triggered there? Oh, made that happen. When that theme hits coming over a Vista, it's so good. It's so good, isn't it? Alright, we're gonna give the ash tree a wide berth here. Oh, shit, it's a Daedroth. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, man. Oh, boy, he nearly killed us. Oh, jeez. What was that? Hear that rumbling? What was that? We've got more enemies nearby. Well, I'm not gonna jump in the shrine while there's still... while I'm on so little health. Hello? 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 Hello there? Enemies? Come hither. What kind of play styles are good in this? Anything? Honestly, all play styles are really good. The one thing to remember, magic is a lot more like D&D in this game than it is in Oblivion and Skyrim. It's very, very, very powerful. And if you're gonna play as a mage, you need to have a backup weapon, or have a lot of enchanted stuff, because it takes a very, very long time for your magicka to recharge. Yeah, unless you got lots of potions. Yeah. So you either need ways to keep your magicka up, because you can't restore it without resting. It doesn't restore over time like it does in the other games, just while you're walking around. D style of magic, yeah. So that's the main bit of advice. And if you're wanting to go with melee, then you need to put lots of points into agility so you can actually hit things. Cast and chug, essentially. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, so if you're going pure mage, make sure you're either going for enchanting or alchemy, or both. Because enchanting, you can sort of enchant lots of items to have, spell effects on them. So that you don't have to use your magicka as much, and these sort of recharge over time as well. Or else alchemy to make lots of magicka potions. Yeah. And or fortify intelligence. Yeah, I agree, Brighthorn. Yeah, I agree. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to take a health potion, honestly, and get in here. What we got? Do I have any decent health potions? Cheap restore health. No better than that. Bargain restore health. All of that. See where that gets us. And good balance. Our restorations, we put a couple more points into it, I think. Our success rate is a little better. So waiting for Skywind, though, honestly. I wouldn't hold your breath, Calajay. So, More Oblivion was like the Oblivion equivalent of Skywind, and that was being worked on from the moment Oblivion came out until, well, I think even now. And then people started working on Skywind when Skyrim came out. It's just something that's never finished. Never finished. Yeah, until Skyrim's launch. Well, even after, even now, I'm pretty sure people are still working on More Oblivion. So, it's not going to be finished. Man, this spear! This spear though! Ooh! One-shotting all the nerds. Oh, cure common disease. Well, I don't need that. I'm not even going to pick that up. Hello? Hello there. Oh, yes. Oh, it feels so good. This is the Spear of Bitter Mercy. It's the spear that Sheogorath gave us for killing a giant bull netch with a fork. He was so impressed. He gave us the Spear of Bitter Mercy, which is pretty much the strongest spear in the game that you can get without doing some ridiculous enchanting. Yeah, literally a fork. Yeah, yeah. It was like a barbecue fork. Yeah. I would encourage you to check out our fight with it on YouTube when I put that part up. I should have that part up in the next couple of days. Olgerd's Tale. Ooh. I haven't read this one, I don't think. I think the greatest warrior who ever lived has to be Vilus Nominus, offered Ziamara. Name one other warrior who conquered more territory. Tiber Septim, obviously, said Holgerd. He wasn't a warrior, he was an administrator and a politician, said Garaz. And besides, acreage conquered can't be final means of determining the best warrior. How about skill with a blade? There are other weapons than blades, objected Ziamara. Why not skill with an axe or a bow? Who was the greatest master of all weaponry? I can't think of one greatest master of all weaponry, said Holgerd. The Laxes of Agia Nero in Black Marsh was the greatest wielder of a lance. Ernst Levu of the Ashlands is the greatest master of the club I've ever seen. The greatest master of the katana is probably an Akaviri warlord we've never heard of. As far as archery goes, Valinor Whitestrake supposedly conquered all of Tamriel by himself, interrupted Ziamara. That was before the First Era, said Garaz. It's probably mostly myth. But there are all sorts of great warriors of the modern eras. The Camoran usurper, the unknown hero who brought together the Staff of Chaos and defeated Jaeger Tharn. That's the hero of Arena, right? Wait, was that Arena or Daggerfall? Jaeger Tharn. I'm pretty sure that was Arena, wasn't it? Don't correct me. Check out the Nerevar Rising reprise they done for Skywind. I'll have to check that out. They did a rearrangement, did they? That sounds pretty exciting. We can't declare an unknown champion as the greatest warrior. What about Nandor Berade, the Empress Cataria's champion? Suggested Ziamara. They said he could use any weapon ever invented. What happened to him? Smiled Garaz. He was drowned in the Sea of Ghosts because he couldn't get his armor off. Call me overly particular, but I think the greatest warrior in the world should know how to take armor off. Kinda hard to judge ability. To wear armor as a skill, said Ziamara. Either you have a basic functionality in a suit of armor or you don't. That's not true, said Halgard. There are masters in that as well. People who can do things while wearing armor better than we can out of armor. Have you ever heard of Hlalu Pastaroth, the king's great-grandfather? Ziamara and Garaz admitted they had not. This was hundreds and hundreds of years ago, and Pastaroth was the ruler of a great estate which he had won by right of being the greatest warrior in the land. Been said, and truly, that much of the house's current power is based on Pastaroth's earnings as a warrior. Every week, he held games at his castle, pitting his skill against the champions of the neighboring estates, and every week he won something. His great skill wasn't in the use of weaponry, though he was decent enough with an axe and a longsword, but in his ability to move quickly and with great agility wearing a full suit of heavy mail. There were some who said that he moved faster while wearing armor than he did out of it. Some months before this story begins, he had won the daughter of one of his neighbors, a beautiful creature named Mena, who he had made his wife. He loved her very much, but he was intensely jealous, and with good reason. He wasn't very pleased with his husbandly skills, and the only reason Mena never strayed was because Passeroth kept a close eye on her. She was, to put it kindly, naturally amorous, and resentful of her position as a prize. Wherever he went, he always brought her with him. At the games, she was placed in a special box so that he could see her, even while he competed. But his real competition, though he didn't know it, was from a handsome young armorer he also had won at one of his competitions. Mena had noticed him, and the armorer, whose name was Taran, had certainly noticed her. This has all the makings of a dirty joke, Holgard, said Xiomara with a smile. I swear that it's entirely true, said Holgard. The problem facing the lovers was, of course, that they could never be alone. Perhaps because of this, it became a burning obsession to both of them. Taran decided that the best time for them to consummate their love was during the games. Mena feigned illness, so she didn't have to stay in the box, but Passeroth visited the sick room every few minutes between fights, so Taran and Mena could never get together. The sound of Passeroth's armor clunking up the stairs to visit his sick wife gave Taran the idea. He crafted his lord a new set of armor, strong and bright and beautifully decorated. For his purposes, Taran rubbed the leg joints with Luca dust, so the more he sweated and the more he moved them, the more they'd stick together. After a little while, Taran figured, Passeroth wouldn't be able to walk very quickly and wouldn't have enough time in between fights to visit his wife. But just in case, Taran also added bells to the legs which rung loudly when they moved, so the couple would be able to hear him coming in plenty of time. Fuck. When the games commenced the following week, Mena fainted illness again and Taran presented his lord with the new armor. Passeroth was delighted with it, as Taran hoped he would be, and donned it for his first fight. Taran then stole upstairs to Mena's bedchamber. All was silent outside as the two began to make love. Suddenly, Mena noticed a peculiar expression on Taran's face, and before she had a chance to ask him about it, his head fell off at the neck. Passeroth was standing behind him with his axe in hand. How did he get upstairs so quickly, with his leg joints gummed up? And didn't they hear the bells ringing? Asked Garaz. Well, you see, when Passeroth realized he couldn't walk on his legs very quickly, he walked on his hands. What? What the fuck? I don't believe it, laughed Xiomara. What happened next? Asked Garaz. Did Passeroth kill Mena as well? No one knows exactly what happened next, said Halgard. Passeroth didn't return for the next game, nor for the next. Finally, at the fourth game, he returned to fight, and Mena appeared in the box to watch. She didn't appear to be sick anymore. In fact, she was smiling and had a light flush to her face. They did it, cried Xiomara. I don't have all the salacious details, except that after the battle, it took 10 squires 13 hours to get Passeroth's armor off because of the Luca ducts mixed with sweat. What? I don't understand. You mean he didn't take his armor off when they... But how? Like I said, replied Halgard, this is a story about someone who is more agile and accomplished in his armor than out of it. Now that's a skill, said Gareth. Oh, that's really good. I like that. Hey, good morning, Kyoko. What's up, dude? Algard's tail. Oh, that's... Oh, that's really good. I like that. I like that a lot. Arathos, what's up? What's super sketchy, dude? That was really silly. That was a good story. I like that. Preliminary art designs. Ah, they're sketchy. You're banned, Arathos. You're fucking banned, dude. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Unbelievable. That was a real stinker, dude. Restore speed. Yeah, fine. That was amazing. Okay, so as soon as we pick up... I don't want to pick up the ebony diamond. When we pick this up... Oh, okay. Yeah, normally when you rob from Daedric shrines, Dremora appears. I still can't work out who this is. I don't know whether this is just like a generic kind of like Daedroth or something. Because it doesn't look like one of the way any of the princes are depicted, does it? I do remember that, yeah. You're welcome, by the way. You're very welcome. Okay. Pretty sure it's supposed to be more like Baal. I don't think more like Baal's really... Like, he's normally got like tusks or horns or something. But he doesn't usually have like a full like lizard face, does he? I think they changed his design in the other games. Oh, that might be it. Yeah, okay. That might be it, Skips. You're probably right. That sounds about right. That sounds legit. Anything else in here? I guess this is quite a small one. Oh, it doesn't seem to be any other rooms. I think I missed anything. Nope. Nope. Just a very good book. Very silly book. Alright. On our way, I suppose. On our way to do a Murdiddly-Erder. It's just a little cheeky murder. Let me get back up here. Please! Ooh. So I think the better your athletics or acrobatics are, like, the steeper you can climb as well? Is that a thing? I don't know why I seem to recall that being a thing. Or maybe it's just because you can, like, bunny hop up the sides of things if your acrobatics is high enough. Good? In trouble with that pathfinding? You'll get it. Okay, now straight down. There you go, you did it. Well done. Oh my god, so many cliff races. What is that? Oh. It's Telfir. I was like, the hell is that? Some kind of tower? Could be Periite? Doesn't he take the form of a crappy looking wyvern? Oh, maybe. Yeah, you can climb up a sheer slope with high enough acro. Oh, right on. Okay. Yeah. There you fucking go then. What? I like that. Because again, you don't have horses in this one, so you don't have that trick that you can do in Skyrim, right? Where you can run up like near sheer cliffs with a horse. You have to find other means. Come on. So I feel like a proper Dragoon now, getting to do all this jumping around. Feels good, man. Hey, Skips on Saturn. Thanks very much for the follow, by the way. What a beautiful place that is. It's nice, isn't it? Pretty here. Man, again, like, I know I keep, like, hammering on about this, but I just love how alien Morrowind looks. Particularly compared to Oblivion, which, you know, Oblivion's pretty, but it's very kind of generic high fantasy, sort of like, you know, Western European fantasy. Oh hey, what's up? What's up, lads? Where did you come from? Where the fuck did you come? Oh, they got a little hut over here. I ran straight past their hut, didn't even see it. Too busy enjoying myself. Skyrim looks like Norway. It does a bit in parts, doesn't it?
You will die.
Oh. Hey, mate. Alright, see you, mate. Man, I don't know why they've made so many Ashlanders, like, default aggro. Seems kind of ridiculous. Big chunk of chitin there, by the looks of it. I'd say that's what that is. Everything in Heaven's Ward also tagged Norway. I mean, it's beautiful, but like, I love Morrowind because it's like, it doesn't look like anywhere on Earth, you know? And that for me was such, it sort of captured my imagination in a way that no other RPG did at the time. So he's got it, yeah, he's gonna be on either this archipelago, it's peninsula, this peninsula here. Oh look, there, that's his hut, I think. We can see it right there. Let's get him, haha. Ooh. Eh. I think the cliff race is kind of stuck on those rocks a little bit. Oh no, we're good. If I want Norway, I just go for a walk or look out the window. Well, that must be another really cool thing about Thailand, Taleo, is that it's like so different from Europe. That's one of the reasons why I love traveling in Southeast Asia, because it's like as close as you can really get to like another planet, I guess. Daisha's, that was his name, right? Yep, well, Daisha. Sorry to say it, but alright, come on, I'll let you have the first hit. Go on. Go on. Alright, okay, my turn. Ah, shit. I mean, that was as honorable as it could be, right? Told me to kill him honorably. I think I could have made it much more honorable than that. that was brutal. I'm actually considering moving to Asia for good. Well, I know a lot of Australian pensioners move to Thailand, particularly to Chiang Mai, because you can live like so well on a Western pension. You can live like a king and just eat and drink all day, and yeah, I think that would be pretty sweet, honestly. You guys reckon we can survive this jump? I don't think that water's like deep enough that we won't break our legs. Thailand is the Aussie version of Florida. No. No, it's no, Florida's like, I'm talking like, okay, I was staying in a beautiful boutique hotel with, you know, breakfast included, that was just like absolute paradise for $20 a day. I'm talking about like literally living like a king. When am I coming to Thailand? How long are you there for? Oh. Fine. Fine. I'd love to go back to Chiang Mai again sometime soon. So yeah, I mean sooner or later. Let's run back to Suran. My Universal Yums box was from Thailand this month. All the snacks were delicious, especially the Earl Grey flavored popcorn. Ooh, Earl Grey flavored popcorn. That sounds really good. That's really good. Second term ends in February, so I'll see how long I stay. Oh, fair enough. Weren't you coming to Australia for a little bit at some point? Did I not? I need to use a bed? Oh no, there it is. Okay. Let's go with intelligence, definitely. Willpower might be good. Yeah, we'll go with willpower and we'll go with strength. Oh, that looks sinister, doesn't it? It's not even Red Mountain there. Let's wait until morning. Going to Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai in October. Want to visit the Chinese village and drink tea. Chiang Mai is awesome. I love Chiang Mai. And Chiang Rai was where those kids are from. That's where all that stuff has been going down in that cave. Yeah, I've been to Chiang Rai. I didn't stay in Chiang Rai, but I've been into Chiang Rai a couple of times, and it's really pretty. Alright, I think we can just... Oh, hello! Hello, my little friend. What's going on here?
Summoned by another. Questions again.
Hello, Rejar. Page from History of the Empire. An unreadable page from Brief History of the Empire. The volume is unknown.
Well met, marsh friend.
Hello, marsh friend.